Hey, it's been a while, but I've finally wrapped up the install on your Vader's Vault Havoc. So here's your hilts. We got it reinstalled with a fresh chassis with a Proffie v3.9. So to access the internals, just unscrew the handle, revealing your glitter black chassis. So let's remove the battery for now. So in the new chassis, we have a Proffie v3.9 instead. We have a kill switch over here. We have an LED strip back here to kind of show the current battery level, as well as just as kind of like a little different accent lighting. So when the saber or when the blade is off, it will show the current battery level, and when it's on, it will show the current blade color. On this chassis, we also have the Proffie at an angled orientation. That makes it easier for you to access the SD card, as well as putting in just a regular micro USB cable. That way you don't need an angled adapter to modify the Proffie. Down here we have our 18650 battery holder. We have a 22mm bass speaker, which ends up being fully enclosed inside the chassis as well as the pommel. This hilt actually has pretty nice sound venting for smaller speakers. We have our auxiliary switch back here, and the main switch. One thing to note, because the Proffie is in an angled orientation and it's slid further up the hilts, it's actually harder to access the boot and reset buttons, and because of that, I've actually mounted an external tactile switch here. So this switch is actually wired up to the boot button. In case you need to put the board into bootloader mode, you can hold onto the boot button back here, and then toggle the kill switch. So that would be the same operation as if you need to put the board in bootloader mode by holding the boot button, the onboard boot button, and then tapping the reset button. So let's put a battery back in here. Flip the kill switch on, and slide the handle back in, and tighten that up. So for all the fonts, I have to rebuild the blade styles. The unlightsaber fonts.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker.
So there's only a few fonts on there.
But you are not a Jedi yet.
That's put in the blade. So one thing I like configuring on my builds when possible is blade detection, and because the provided stock PCB has an extra blade detect pin, I got that configured. So I've got the blade screwed in. It takes a 1-inch diameter blade. Your blade retention screw is up here. This is a 1032 retention screw, which is actually pretty difficult to find up here. So I have to get that imported. So here's your Luke fit. Accent swings along with your submissiles. Got your ray. The lightsaber. High, low, unstable. The electro staff. And then forgot to show off the accent LED strip back here. So it kind of does a pulsing battery level effect. And then when you turn it on, it would switch over to the current style's blade color.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker.
So there you go. Here's your Vader's Vault hilt installed with a Proffie v3.9 and a new static chassis. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. I'm going to be storing the new config onto the SD card, and I'm also going to be sending it over to you via email. As always, thank you so much for letting me work on this, and may the Force be with you.